Hi Virgos, it's Nick. Hope you guys are doing good. I had a little accident, so don't mind this. And I'm currently in the middle of a 7-day juice cleanse and I'm on day 3 right now. So I'm a little bit low energy, but just keep that in mind. I'm going to keep it pushing. Okay, so this is for your weekly love reading for Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But you can also check out your other signs as well. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so it may not always apply to every single person to the T. So I just ask that you listen with an open mind and open heart and just take what fits and leave the rest out. This does apply to both men and women, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you like men, women, both, undecided. No problem, no judgment here. I just pretty much tell you what I see and feel, and whatever you decide to do with the information is completely up to you. Alright, I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box, and if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at Nicloves with 2 eyes. So I'm going to start with your love oracle message first, then an overall emotion for you and the other person or future person you may be dealing with. All right, so let's get started. Let's see. What's going on with all my Virgos, please? Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Send them healing, love, happiness, abundance, good vibes. What love message do we have for them, please? Okay, so we got rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So maybe someone is rejecting you or you may be rejecting someone. But either way, if it doesn't work out, it's because it's not really meant to be. But let's look in further. What is your overall emotion? Overall emotion for Virgos. Okay, another person. Alright, so Virgos, it looks like you're feeling a little bit like you have no control in this situation. You're feeling tied up. And I don't like this because this is telling me that you're giving your power away to this person. Like they control so much of how you feel. And once someone really has that impact on your feelings or emotions, that's not good because it means you're being thrown out of balance. So this situation or this person is making you feel really ineffective or weak, and it's like you need their help in order to get untied, but you can untie yourself. Let's see. And with this person, they're feeling stressed, really tense, under pressure. Maybe this person has a hot temper, has anger management, or has low patience, low tolerance to anything, or they're just going through a lot. But let's see what's going on. What's happening with all my Virgos, please? Give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story. What's going on with all my Virgos, please? This week in regards to love. Why are they feeling powerless? What's going on? All right, and then with this other person, what's going on with them? Why are they so stressed? Okay, so the stress may be coming from finances for them. Finances, work, school, practical, real life things. Let's see. So on your end here, we have the 7 of Cups, Death, and the Devil. And I don't want you guys to think when you see the Devil, like, oh my gosh, demons are being summoned. No, it's not always like that. Alright, so some of you could have Scorpio or Capricorn somewhere in your chart as well. And sorry for the noise, I think the trash is passing by, so excuse that. On this person's end, we have the Hermit, King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. So we have 2 sevens on the ground already, one on your end and one on their end. So there's definitely a lot of problems, fears, confusion going on between the two of you. For you, it's emotionally, and for them, it's practically. But either way, it's affecting the connection and the relationship you guys have right now. It feels like you could be dealing with another Virgo or Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or this person has a lot of Earth energy in them. But of course, it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It can be any sign, like I always say. It could just be the energy that this person's embodying, or they can have one of those signs maybe somewhere in their chart, or be a combination of those signs or elements. So what's happening here, Virgo? So you're confused. I think there's a lot of distractions. Maybe you feel like you have there's mixed signals. You maybe don't know where you stand or what's going on with this person, how they feel about you. And it's really throwing you off. It's throwing you out of your game and creating a lot of problems and fears in your mind. You're just like feeling a little bit anxious. A little anxious because if something with them is off, then it's like, what am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? And something has ended, or something is going to be ending. And this transformation, this change is something you really didn't want. Because I do feel like there's emotions still attached to this person, because obviously you like them. But I do feel like there's an unhealthy attachment. There's an unhealthy attachment or addiction here. And it may be more superficial than you think. I feel like you may think you're really in love with this person, like you really like them, but it may really not be as deep as you think. I feel like you're more so into their looks, or, you know, the image that they portray, maybe their bad boy, bad girl image. You know, it could be the intimacy, the sex that you miss, being next to them, stuff like that. But I don't feel like it's actual love that you feel with them. But you may be thinking, no, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. But looking at it from an outside perspective, I feel like that's what it is. You got wrapped up in this situation and maybe thought it was something deeper than it actually was, and it ended and you were not ready for that, but you still feel attached to this person. But I don't feel like it's healthy for you, and I don't feel like it's gonna be mentally draining for you if you don't detach from this. I feel like this person is going hermit, so they probably distance themselves from you. They probably stop talking to you, or not returning your calls or text messages, have gone inside their cave to hide, so they're probably nowhere to be found. This person is probably really quiet, giving you the silent treatment, not really speaking or saying anything, because they're doing some internal work. They're trying to find their inner light, their inner truth, and not really putting themselves out there right now. I feel like they're overthinking, overanalyzing. So their best way of handling that is to distance themselves, is to back away. And I feel like this person is focused really on their money, on their career, on their work, finances, wanting to be more practical, logical, focused. And anything that throws them off, they just don't like it. Like, it stresses them out. Like, if they still have work to do, projects, stuff piling up, it throws them off, and they don't like any distractions. And what's adding to the stress is work, finances, stuff like that. And they're feeling really frustrated because of things that they've been putting time, energy, and effort into, maybe they're not seeing the results that they would hope for. They're not seeing the fruits of their labor. And so that is really stressing them out. And so to just focus on that, they feel like it's easier to just kind of like detach from everything and maybe not talk to you, or kind of handle that, because it can only handle one thing at a time. If not, it's just like it blows over. It's like an explosion for them. I do feel like this person's a perfectionist. They can be really critical of themselves, like really critical of themselves. And if it's not perfect, it throws them off their game completely. And I think for the most part, this person is mature. They're really evolved. They're grounded. They're responsible. They're all about their business. But I don't see that this person's really focused on love. I don't feel like they're focused on you or the relationship. And it's like their priority right now is their life or whatever they're working on. That is their number one priority. And so they kind of started to distance themselves from you, or back away, or they're acting kind of weird, and that threw you off because you were confused, right? Like, if this person all of a sudden is not talking to you as much or not responding like they used to, it kind of like makes you question, like, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? Did something happen? But I don't necessarily think it was you. Like, I don't think it's anything that you did. I don't think you did anything wrong or said anything wrong. It's really just them wanting to seclude and focus on whatever they're trying to do, because the feelings are not sufficient and they want to focus on them. I feel like they're being more selfish right now, but not in like such a negative way. I just feel like that's their number one priority right now. And so the way that maybe things ended, or the way things are looking, is not really not what you would have expected. And so you're like freaking out over this because you want it to work so badly. And I understand, because when you like someone, it's like you can't help but like them, right? You want it to work out. But it's like the more you cling on and the person is pushing away, the more you're going to suffer, right? And so it's really like a hard pill to swallow, but you have to trust that if this person did reject you, or they try to end things, or pushed away, or like pushed you away somehow, that this rejection is a divine protection, because maybe they just are not in the right space right now to give you the type of relationship that you would want. So I don't feel like they're being deceitful or lying or anything like that, or trying to hurt you. I just think that their priorities right now are somewhere else and not in like love. But we'll dive in deeper in extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at in this situation. What are they thinking when it comes to you? How do they really feel about you? What they want you to know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I'd love for you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for simply watching. Leave me a comment. If you did enjoy or find this helpful in any way, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you never miss a reading. Every Thursday, you guys get a new love reading, because Thursday's for all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, we'll dive in deeper in extended, okay? But take it easy. I'm sending you lots of love. Hopefully you're not mad at me or crying or anything like that, but I'd rather you kind of know and see this than be in denial and, you know, cause further pain for yourself, you know. All right, so we'll continue this on in the extended, guys. All right, take care. Bye.